The Invasive Species Problem of Pymatuning Lake.
By Abby Postlethwaite, Shannon Rhodes, and Zach Hennigan. Introduction overview. Hydrilla. What is it? Where does it come from? Where is it found currently? Hydrilla is a highly invasive water plant. It forms in large, dense mats. This means that it is nearly impossible to swim, boat, or paddle through. It is listed as a federally noxious weed. Possession, sale, and transportation of the weed is illegal. It is able to grow in still or flowing water settings, such as freshwater lakes, rivers, and canals. It tolerates a wide range of pH, nutrient, and light levels. The ideal temperature for growth is 68 to 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Hydrilla is winter hardy. This means that it could either grow during the winter or at least remain healthy and dormant. It is thought to have originated in Asia. It was first discovered in Florida in the 1950s. It was a popular aquarium plant. In the southern states, they have spent millions of dollars on eradication methods. Some areas have lost millions of dollars in tourism due to the plant infestation. Hydrilla is found in the Pymatuning Lake, which is about 60 miles southwest of Penn State Barren, in Jamestown, Pennsylvania. The Pymatuning infestation is the closest known location to the Great Lakes.
Problems stemming from invasive plants. Social problems. The major social problems that stem from invasive species are how to contain them. You need to know how to inform boaters that they need to clean off their boats. Also, there are signs placed near boat launches to make boaters aware that they need to clean their boats. Boaters need to stay informed in order to stop aquatic hitchhikers. These are the signs placed around the lake at the boat launches. Notice that the one on the right, there are many areas that boaters need to clean in order to make sure they do not have any aquatic hitchhikers. Environmental problems. Hydrilla is seen to the right. This was only taken a few weeks ago at Pymatuning Lake. Hydrilla causes clogged inlets, it can stall out boat propellers, and it blocks the sunlight from reaching the bottom of the lake. Economical problems. Economically, an invasive plant like Hydrilla can cost millions of dollars to control and contain. This money takes a large portion of the budget that could be used better. Also, Pymatuning could lose millions of dollars in tourism money if the lake becomes unusable. Political problems. The biggest political problem is that the invasive plants are caused, and they need to find out how they are caused and how to prevent and stop the spread of these plants. Laws can be made, or an organization can be made that helps stop the spread of these invasive plants. Health problems. The health of this ecosystem can be at stake because of invasive species. Hydrilla blocks the light from reaching the bottom of the lake, and that blocks the light that natural seaweed needs. This is an inlet at Pymatuning Lake, which is now unkayakable because of the fact that there's hydrilla everywhere. You cannot paddle through it.
There are not very many solutions to fight the hydrilla because it's so heavily spread and hard to control. Some contact herbicides provide temporary control, while systematic herbicides are absorbed and spread throughout the plant and provide a more long-term control than contact herbicides. Herbivorous fish have also been used to help weed it out. But it is still very hard to control because it spreads so easily. Remember, Hydrilla is a federally noxious weed in Pennsylvania, so it's illegal to possess, distribute, or transport. Which brings me to what you can do to help stop the spread of invasive species such as the hydrilla or other plants and animals. Step 1 is to educate yourself on what invasive species look like and how they can be spread. Step 2 is when leaving lakes such as Pymatuning, it's very important to do the following. Remove all visible mud, plants, and water from your person. Clean your gear and equipment with a pressure wash using hot water at 140 degrees or salt water, and leave it dry for 5 days before entering a new body of water. The third step is to report any new invasive plants and animals to fishandboat.com or contact the Pennsylvania Sea Grant so they can add it to the list of invasive species in Pennsylvania. The top right corner is taken at the spillway, and it's one of the tourist attractions at Pymatuning.